Yeah, I don't see what.
Rolling, by the way.
Okay, no, let's start.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I should actually be welcoming myself back.
Oh yes.
Hi Kele, welcome back to Kele's channel. It's been too long.
Welcome. Welcome.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Please welcome my first guest. This is actually my first time having a guest on my channel. Remember that video that we recorded at the beginning of the year? We didn't upload it.
Oh,
I'm so happy to be back. Please welcome my first guest back. Okay. Today we're gonna be venting. That's the main thing for this video. We're gonna be talking about fourth year, the devil that you are, the damage you have done fourth year. I will never forget it. Obviously, we're talking about fourth year as fifth years, baby. Guys, we're fifth years. Listen, please.
When I started fourth year, I was like, I'm a senior.
No.
This is the senior level
Now we're
I'm talking
seniors.
about.
Okay, baby.
What guys?
It is.
Think about it, it's only now I'm realizing I came this far. This far with this degree, and it's toxic anyway. We are surviving, and I feel like I'm no longer recognizing myself because of fourth year. It caused a lot of damage, It caused a lot of damage, but also I'm grateful of the experience.
How fourth year works at the University of Pretoria is that you've got two components. You've got your rotations and then you've got your blocks. The blocks are more theory based, and you go to class and you guys, the lecturers teach you whatever it is that they need to teach you. And in the rotations, it's you go to the hospital and you learn whatever you need to be learning. Like exactly what you're being taught. It's much easier to grasp because once again you can see it, and it's like hands-on learning. I think for me, I enjoyed rotations. I really enjoyed going to I enjoyed going to the hospitals. Let me not lie. It was also like an opportunity for like when you're with the doctors there and they're like telling you, okay, this is this, and then you can be like, oh, can I try? It's a nice learning opportunity.
Yes.
The only thing I did not like about rotations is when we're standing there with a group of other people, other doctors, other medical students, other students in other degrees, consultants, and then they say, what is the classification? And then the thing is that I did not read up on classification last night.
Wait, now you read on definition.
Of course. And they look at you, they say there's 5, and you can only give 1. They say, oh, Jogotela, there's 5.
I give you half a mark. Out of 5 marks.
There was this one incident where we were doing Pete's. This doctor asked a question, right? And he's like, okay, who wants to answer? Oh, I think he asked me. So I chose the wrong answer. He's like, you had a 50% chance of getting it right, and you still got it wrong.
Listen, when it comes to the classes, okay, about teacher, Mari, when it comes to rotation, there's a lot of learning going on.
Yeah.
There's pettiness. You are taught how to handle pettiness. You are taught how to handle pressure. You are taught how to to stand out and have a backbone. Not in a backbone, they'll destroy you more. Why? Are you not here to study and whatnot? So there's a lot of thick skin that you have to build. I think rotations were more of learning, but the learning, it was actually scolding. It was scolding in a sense of, okay, why don't you know this? You're supposed to know this. It was mostly revision. They're expecting you to know this. So you go back and learn
Oh, you know what? I think our experience was different because what we did, we made sure that most of our rotations, like 90% of our rotations, we do them before we do the block.
The block, okay.
So the lecturers and the doctors at the hospital know that we have not done the block. So it was sort of like, we're teaching you, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. In terms of the blocks, hey.
No, I didn't enjoy anything about fourth year. I was just like, survive. Like, make sure you survive. Because it really took a toll on me.
Yeah.
There was a point where I'm just going there to the rotations, waking up in the morning. There's like a lot of phone bus. It was its own pandemic. It's own pandemic. 25-6.
I would never. So now I made a decision. I was like, you know what, ne? It's okay.
It's like a petrol, no?
It's okay.
For this
I'm not gonna wait. Imagine in winter waking up, because you have to wake up at 5.
Sana.
Yeah.
Sometimes you go there, you're not even feeling it. Like, like a zombie. You
I
just
don't know about the theory blocks because I didn't attend class a lot. Like if they took register for class in Shem, I'm sure it's less than 30%, guys. Like, I don't go to class.
And it's been working for you.
It really does work.
Maru, we understand. I've been saying this on my channel, Katlaka Talks. Yes. So I've been saying this on my channel that you are doing two things at once, and most of the time it was two different things at once.
Yeah.
And when you write tests, yeah, sometimes in a day you're writing two different things. Okay, about neuro rotation was crazy. Writing Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, understand. And the Friday, I think you are writing that test and neuro in the morning. In the afternoon, you are writing the block test. I think we were doing gynae by then. I think it was gynae, euro, all that. So it was kind of insane. You know, I don't know how most of the things we survived. There were tests that were horrible. Tests that, you know, certain experiences, like you guys, some of you guys came to me for our video when we were talking about, we loved physiology, we loved this. People came back to me and they're like, one of things were like this for us, and I feel like this year a lot of things change for every year.
No, I feel like, okay, I mean, no offense to anyone else who has gone through fourth year, like you earned it. But our fourth year. Now I remember the PEDS test. The first PEDS test that we wrote.
I got 8 out of 25. 32% for the test. 32%. I can't believe I block my PEDS was 58%. I was like, I said that. It's a gay promoter because of the rotation. I was like, this is God.
Guys, I'm saying the first PEDS test, we're all expecting milestones. You know, we're expecting, what do you see when a child presents with a stroke? You get what I'm saying? Like, also all IMCI earring. The very same protocol that we were told, no, yes, you need to know it, but you're going to have a booklet with you all the time. You know, so we were all like, oh, okay, cool.
They were, I don't
do. Now you're asking me.
Because I'm in my clinical years, ne? The test is a PT way lecture based and specific.
Yeah.
Percentage.
Yeah.
When you know all about lecture at the back of your mind,
yes,
it must be there.
Oh yes.
Everything must be there. Diarrhea we eat the dosage. We eat everything.
Dosage, Sana.
No, everything was hell, man.
Everything was hell.
Even
the neuro. Guys, can I please just say, when I went to write my neuro block test, the same day I had my PEDS OSCE. So that meant that in the morning, I had to go to Kalafong, suck up to those doctors. And I had, in one of my OSCEs, my baby was crying for like 2 minutes. And it's like, baby, I need you to keep quiet because I need to listen to your lungs. So already in Jay, my day was going down. Had to do the OSCE and then come back to school and learn neuro. So I learned neuro because in neuro, what I'm expecting is you're going to ask me about a stroke. You're going to ask me about... Do you understand what I'm saying? Duchenne's.
Doctors are telling us, when you are in the classes, they're telling you, we only just want you to be a general practitioner.
To know things that are present generally.
And
really?
know when to refer.
Not that department saying the whole paper is going to be chemical pathology.
For blood test, if it appears like this, if it appears for
that time you didn't learn that in detail because it's just one lecture. Guys, imagine the whole blood test being
microbiology.
One lecture is the whole test. Come on, you kidding me? Guys, I'm saying, you know what? This year I had hands.
This year I had hands, feet, and claws. Nothing was cute about this year. I'm actually have no hope about life at this point because there's no time to be optimistic. Like I thought I'll be optimistic about it. I know 4th year is difficult, but I never expected this difficulty.
No.
This difficulty was unnecessary.
Yeah, this year was difficult. This year, sharp. And you know what? Yes, guys, medicine is a lot of work. It's a lot of content. Medicine is difficult.
Medicine is there's a lot going on. You're not only learning about school, you're learning to go to the hospital, see life, the beginning of life to the end of life. You are learning not just academically, you are learning the importance of life. You are learning about your traumas. You are healing from your traumas. You are realizing when you are still young, how someone in your family died, they died because of this, and you are learning that if I had you have a lot of regrets most of the time. If I knew this wouldn't happen. There was a point where we were during ortho, we learned about pressure sores. Now I understand the pressure sores are because of this. We learned about that. Now I had a family member who had pressure sores because of being in a disadvantaged family.
There are quite a few triggers here and there.
Yeah, there are triggers.
Yeah. Because it's real life.
It's
also,
real life.
Like, you are with people who are basically suffering every single day. Like no one wants to be in the hospital.
And you have to learn also how to respond, when to respond. During history taking, you find people who are elderly people coming to you and telling you their problems. You don't know how to react. And sometimes you can't even get away from that because you have to separate your emotions from a lot of things. It's quite difficult. Yeah. You end up going home, you are depressed because you carried that person's. It's a lot. But there was quite everything about medicine is all throwing you in the deepest end. This was the deepest of all deepest.
Yeah.
This one. Listen.
Hey! Yay! The trauma that we faced this year.
I know whether you did pizza with neuro.
Yeah.
I did pizza with pharmacology. That 1 week, we were already starting with the short blocks, ne? So, you did short block, pharmacology, and pharmacology is not my strongest, okay? So I had to learn a new thing, pharmacology. I did 3 things at once. When I started with my PEDS block, we were doing either ophthalmology for 1 week, and we wrote that Friday. Sharp. The next week, week 2 and week 3, we were doing ENT. Now, I'm still learning what? PEDS. I'm going through PEDS. I went through ophthalmology. Now I'm going through ENT, the block. Sharp. I'm writing this week, okay? The 4th week, which is the last week, PEDS. I'm doing pharmacology. So I read how many tests in 1 month.
My baby. On top of PEDS.
On top of PEDS. Because PEDS on its own, it's its own medicine. You understand that? It's its own medicine. And it was hell. PEDS was when I was like, I don't know. Because I'm not a fan of kids.
Yeah.
I cannot dip on top of that. So it was kind of...
Yeah.
You end up pretending for certain things because you have to be... master of all, jack of all trades, but master of none. At least have a balance of everything. That's the difficult part of everything. Yes, you might have a certain something that you love, and most of the time, things that you love are the ones that you feel the most. Nephrology, for me.
Not my things that I love, you know.
Oh, you were doing.
We good. We good. And that's the thing, you know, everyone has their own different experience, and it's actually, it's okay, Shem.
It's fine. Honestly, it was hell.
Yeah.
It was hell. That's the weight we can use to start 4th year. 4th year was Satan on its own.
Nakai Shem, I suffered this year. Like, there was a point in the year where I was just like, why is this happening to me? Why am I in this position? I don't want to be here.
Why me?
I'm tired, number one. Like, I'm exhausted. I have...
Every month it's year end fatigue. Every month.
It's a new fatigue built on top of the fatigue that you already have. And it was just like we
aren't we done? When you are told how this is the difficult block, okay, you're dealing with it. we were told neuro was difficult. We understood. We were like, okay, sharp. Gynae with its its two other friends, gynae,
Euro and nephro.
Nephro.
Yo, mara
And
nephro.
we were told
Nephro,
also.
they did us dirty though.
Now I knew what was worse was urology.
Yo! Ha! Euro, baby.
Something I didn't
Euro,
expect.
baby. Hello, Euro was also supposed to be that thing that holds you.
That gives you marks.
Like if you're gonna get a distinction in BOK 480.
It was supposed to be urology.
Euro and gynae.
Gynae, you know what the problem for there? It's all about luck.
Like, agreed.
Yes, but these are theories, so you'll never know actually what's going on. So nothing is fair.
Yeah. Nah, I was just like.
It was all about luck. Honestly, to be quite honest, Lena gives how I made it.
Linda.
I
don't have a formula. Yeah.
You know.
How are thingies? How are exams?
I wrote 2 exams. So
What and what?
I wrote neuro and orthopedics.
Okay.
The week before the exams, we are not given a week even to study for exam.
The week before exams, we were learning about dead people, forensics, a new terminology.
A new language.
Oh, come on, UP.
1 week. Forensics here 1 week. You're learning from Monday to Thursday that content, and then
Friday you're writing.
And the test has multiple choice is that you had to type them and explain the mechanism of hanging, what will cause death from hanging, decapitation, that electrocution, what will cause death, a gunshot,
Like 1 year, watch him. 1 year.
I was sweating more for in that test because I'm like, what's a long, guys? Chapeau. We go. It was Friday. Yeah?
After the
I
forensics
had only
test.
a weekend to study for neuro. Guys, I haven't had any chance to study for neuro because there was just a lot.
Yeah, we had mini blogs.
Mini blogs. And mini blogs are the tricky ones because you only have one chance. And then you go to the exam. One chance. And I go like every exam this year was difficult. There was no exam, it was a past paper. No, I was able to survive. I was exhausted.
No.
They felt sorry for everything you had to know. You had to have a mind of a registrar to answer some of the questions in our test. Okay, reflective Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday I'm writing.
Neuro.
I'm writing neuro. Now I'm learning what? The headache. I'm doing the same thing. I was doing the entire year.
Of course.
Okay, the multiple sclerosis.
Dementia. You know what I'm saying? Parkinson's. Where does Parkinson's? Absolutely love it.
I'm learning that because I'm doing neurology block. I give you a blood supply of a pineal gland.
And a pineal gland.
I get to know for the echo guy because kids are pituitary. I get to go pineal gland and them put a blood supply. Which nerve passes through between these two blood supplies? Blood supply too. Which nerve passes through that? Which nerve goes through the red nucleus? Those are the
guys,
questions.
Come on.
The test was 70% neuroanatomy. Yanali chemical pathology about the tumors. Okay, which type of tumor is this? Is it epidural or something like that? They were asking us those things. But it's on CSF. You're on CSF. It's kind of thing happen. Which tube would you use for this? Nekele shocked. MS, ke a degree ya tsamaya. Degree ya tsamaya ka failure guys, ka failure. Sharp. Other people wrote Pete. But Pete was worse than neuro.
I heard.
But Pete was worse than neuro. Apparently there was questions like, I get read Rona. They made questions like, meaning Rona prescribe most of the time. I get Rona prescribe sharp. When I was the vitamin, and when we come to the lecture vitamin, the lecture itself, in the green, I hope the lecture, in the green, and lecture, even in a lecture at the blockchain. Lecture in vitamins showing us how the deficiency of this because of pellagra, bo dilozel. But in the test, a patient comes with this deficiency. Which of these food will supplement?
So now you must be a dietitian. Now you must be a dietitian on top of everything that you are, because you're a pediatrician, you are a rheumatologist, you are a neurosurgeon, you're a neurologist.
You are a pathologist because you have to also interpret the tests. Wait.
Now on top of everything,
or dietitian.
You're a dietitian.
I'm not saying like we're not supposed to know guys rebana. Rebana. I'm in 4th year. There's an entire degree, a whole degree,
dietitian,
a whole degree learning about food and the vitamins of that and whatnot. Obviously, now my job, no yana, I need to know when to refer to a dietitian.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I can't know everything.
No.
And I go problem like everyone wants me to know everything.
That's what bores me. Because I cannot.
Nah.
Guys, young as I am, small as I am,
I'm not
beautiful
God.
as I am, I can't know everything. And I will never know everything. Let's start there.
Guys, and you expect me to know everything. That test was like that in the medical column. Medical column ya ga sisiwa anatomy wa rona or e feitseng anatomy ya ortho. Or another thing ya medical column where you have 5 options this side. I know we're not expecting 5 another options to match. But more it was about 10 yeah, in the anatomy one. Miss God.
When you're saying something like that in an exam, you are telling yourself, well, I'm done. You are done with me. Do I need to come back? Will I even qualify for a sub?
Listen, in a little new second exam. Get hyper at the middle of
Yo, that was me with ortho. Ortho, my dear, you will always be famous, and I respect ortho. You see, I don't go to class.
Hey, when are you don't?
I don't. So I got a message from my friends. They're like, the head of ortho said, you do not want to find yourself in that exam.
Because I can know what is standard just because when you are writing the exam. The exam, the standard will be the same as body block test. And you didn't and I'll miss this.
No. There's no, we'll feel, you know what we do? Feel sorry for you guys. And we've made the whole block of ortho very difficult. You guys also had an anatomy test that wiped you out. Wiped you out. Ne?
These are too much. The marks are too much. For what I wrote in that. Next time again.
When are you lucky, ne? Rona. Because we did our rotation after the ortho block.
We're talking about ortho anatomy.
Yeah. So the day that the marks came out, we had what did we have? We had some anatomy
rotation.
Yeah, with her. She's like to us, yeah guys, so the marks have come out and done marking. You can come see your marks. That time it's our whole rotation group. Now it's about maybe 20, maybe 30.
Yeah.
Okay. Now already I knew Vele from leaving that test. I already knew that it's done for me. I'm going into the orthopedics exam.
Sis was in the exam room. It's easy, guys. You'll be fine. There are clues in the way. The test had multiple choice and short answer questions, and it had a FFQ, FFQ section where you had to type. Okay, it's not on the FFQ quickly so that I can see and maybe process my mind.
Yeah.
Maybe I read it. FFQ area. I want the anastomosis, the knee.
But not
except except on the genital lateral.
Accept because she was like
this year was accepted.
Yeah. She was like, I know you guys will know the anastomosis of the freaking knee. I know that. I taught it to you guys, but I know that you don't know what comes after it.
I the branches. I can see the
she wanted the branch of a branch.
Yeah, the other branches, and the 5 of them. Yeah, okay, let me go to that other Nothing.
Nasha, you know what? Let me be honest. Let me be very honest. I think by that anatomy test, I already knew. I was like, okay, it's fine. I'm going into the orthopedics exam. It's fine. We hadn't even written the block test. I had accepted my fate, and I was like, yes. Even started looking up exam dates. This was still September.
Somewhere more.
I'm already looking up exam dates. Or okay, what's my plan going forward?
Also, exam happened. The test, the Thompson test. Which one?
Is the medial. Oh,
which one will heal?
They said which area will heal fast. Oh, is not capable of healing.
Oh, yeah, something like that. We were told that there's going to be anatomy. The only anatomy I remember
3
from
questions.
there was a ligament. Okay, which structure is in relation to this ligament?
They also asked about which muscle is a flexor for the knee and hip.
Yeah.
Flexor for the kney and then abductor for the hip.
Listen, can I get a look there? He confused the guy sartorius.
Hey, I was busy on some.
Listen, Listen, it's about okay, scoliosis. Which part of the spine? Adam's test or Ratigan test. You
Exactly. Because there was nothing else you could have done. Like, okay, that test, name. Not in in that test, in the exam, I was sweating, I was shaking. That was a very difficult exam for me. I left that exam.
When I only vision because you cannot grant the
exams,
yes.
We
had to tell you. It's like what's about test and shaking.
No, I was like, because throughout the week, I'm asking everyone who's writing exams, guys, how were exams? Everyone is like
Monday to
Wednesday. Everyone is like,
difficult.
That was the most difficult thing I've ever written. I'm like, okay. So the whole week now, I'm busy asking people, guys, how was this exam?
You're freaking out.
Yeah, no, because I needed that push. Kele, please be serious, ne? They're not playing with you. So now I'm asking people, how was the exam? Everyone is like, bad, difficult, most difficult exam I've ever written. Now I'm like, okay. But you know what, ne? There's only so much they can ask me in ortho. Ow. Ow. Really?
Listen.
Really?
What's the test the LNA? Introductory test. In the battle content, first test.
Yeah. Because you know what, ne? They knew that you know. They know what you know.
Except the gives you one option more.
Guys, personally, I left that ortho I think I definitely think that was the most difficult exam, the most difficult test I've ever written. Mind you, that was the last test I was writing for 4th year, and now I'm like, no, I'm definitely going in for the sub. Remember, I was even telling you.
Reduce on a voice video call, Alison. I'm what did you write? You're even making it worse. The screen.
Because I was like, this is not the answer that I selected. This was not the answer that I selected in the test. And you know it's bad when you can remember, because I could remember over 10 questions that I got wrong. Now I'm like, crap, now I'm no longer working on 51, I'm working on 41.
Listen, now on the exam, it's like an exercise, you should make a confident 5 questions in each, or less.
0 out of 10.
No,
that whole week,
I don't recommend.
That whole week, after we wrote ortho, guys, anxiety had me like this. Stress. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't be myself. Like I was not myself.
Everything was difficult. Even the short blocks were worse. Short blocks were worse. Dermatology. Dermatology make it messy. Make it shaker because I wake up at 7 a.m. That just was.
You know what? I actually woke up that morning because I slept. I think I slept at like 3 in the morning. Then had to wake up at 7. I didn't even shower. Like I just changed.
Listen, you got 10 or 12 for somewhere more. Noise. I can see just an innocent past paper.
No.
You had to know
the dermatology department said, we know that you medical students have a tendency on looking down on dermatology. So what we're going to do,
you are going to be a dermatologist in that.
What we're going to do is we're going to give you pictures that you've never seen in your life. Pictures that you've never seen in your life. And when I get it now, we're going to be trusting you to treat patients in the hospital one day.
And you need to know these. Listen, I was shaking the entire test. Naked shaker. I had short blocks with all my heart.
Yeah.
When I high block it 6 weeks.
You have it. The problem with the short blocks here at our school is that you literally have one test. One test stands between you and your I personally, I am, number one, I'm very grateful.
Very
grateful that I made it out. Nah, I'm grateful that I made it out. Because guys, begusele kancane. Begusele this small.
I was at my last thread.
I remember that Saturday we went to that book launch, and then after that I went to go watch the World Cup. I was like, okay, what time? I'm already stressed, so let me enjoy this World Cup. Watch the Rugby World Cup. We won great. It was fun. I was happy.
I started to think about the marks. Also, when I catch you,
I woke up Sunday morning, and you wouldn't say that was the same Kele that was happy last night. I was so depressed. I was so anxious. Like, you know when you're around people and you are the Debbie Downer. I was the Debbie Downer.
You are the one who's sucking out the atmosphere.
Yes, I was the one with the dark energy. I was. Because, oh gosh, I don't even know what happened.
You can't enjoy anything. Now you're making it so difficult for everyone
else. Yeah. I was so depressed. I came back home. I even remember my mom came to see me. I was like to my mom, like, please go. Like,
on the net.
Because I was too stressed. My mom's like, you're that stressed. Even though you're stressing out. I was like, yeah, I am.
Listen, I was lashing out with my friends.
Because
I was like, sorry.
Nasham, with waiting for the auto marks, I really saw how stress is so dangerous.
You.
Yeah.
You could literally lose everything because of stress. Because of stress. I was at a point where I fuck it. Whether they want to reduce the marks or not, I don't
and then they took long, hey? What did you enjoy most? Like which?
ENT.
Oh, you enjoyed ENT?
I enjoyed ENT.
As in like you enjoyed it, as in like you're considering it for the future. Not because the content was okay. I'm asking as in like which rotation or block did you feel like you were in your element?
Okay. Okay, I won't say not everything was challenging, ne?
It was, but what did you enjoy?
I enjoyed how curious I was when it comes to internal medicine.
Okay.
Internal medicine was difficult, Mari. It humbled me, Mari. It taught me so much.
Yeah.
I used the skills even throughout every rotation. Yes, I did it in February, but after that, I still use some of the skills. I learned actually history taking. I was perfecting my history taking. Yeah, I'm still like trying to be comfortable with examination. Mare, it threw me out there. I had to. And I loved how they would give you a patient, then you discuss after that. Mare, taking the step, oh, I'll do this today, I'm doing the examination. And you were not, they were not like, do it.
Yeah.
You had to be independent. So I love how I loved how I overcame the fear.
Okay.
The fear of being scared of, okay, what if I do it wrong and whatnot? And overcoming even the assessment itself.
The OSCE.
The OSCE itself. And that beauty of creating a rapport with the patient.
Yeah. What did you get for your internal medicine OSCE?
TB.
Oh. Extra pulmonary TB. Oh.
Pulmonary. What's nice, guys, so this is I don't know if I should say. Okay. No.
Okay.
Yes, consultation. Yeah, so I loved internals so much, and even the block in nephrology.
Okay.
I failed it, yes. I failed dismally.
Yeah.
I was bad. And it was such a short section. A week. It was quite nice to learn how, kidneys are quite important.
Yeah.
And they make up everything. They are actually they are everything.
Yeah. If the kidneys didn't need the brain to function, the kidneys would be the main character of the body.
Listen.
The kidneys would be the main character of the body. If you fuck up your kidneys, you're fucked.
You're done.
Okay?
You are done.
I loved peds.
Okay.
I loved peds from the very first day.
Okay.
Because I did my peds rotation. Did I do my peds rotation or in peds block first? I can't remember. But from the very first day, I was like, perfect. I cannot fault that department for anything.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Yes, their tests are difficult. Absolutely, because you have to. That's a baby. Like, they can't tell you what they're feeling. So of course you need to at least be able to narrow it down.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I love the thing that I really loved, which came from last year as well. Obs and gynae.
Okay.
I loved gynae.
I enjoyed nephro, internal medicine. I think that's my first love, followed by ENT.
Okay.
ENT.
Yeah.
Go.
And what was your worst? What do you feel like was your worst?
Neurology.
Okay.
Neurology, guys. One of the rotation mates on Doctor explain neurology.
For me, and I say this with the utmost respect.
Neurology and peds, I hate it.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
For me, Shem, and again, I'm saying it with a lot of respect.
For
the department, for doctors in that department,
guys.
I have nothing against that department. I have nothing against the people who are specializing in that thing. You understand?
Yeah.
But I do have to say, the lowest
of the lowest.
The lowest of the lowest of all of them, guys. Yes, I've been challenged in my life, but orthopedics, when I catch you! You guys also nearly killed me. I don't think you guys understand.
You got out when it comes to ortho. Because
my mom would call me or my grand would call me and ask me about a test ortho. My grand would be like, get ortho rap. Because she just knew, like, from the very first test orthopedics, it went down with me. And I think now that obviously I'm in like a rest and digest mode, you know, I can recalibrate.
Also bring my everything.
I think I've realized that one of my weaknesses in this degree is anatomy. Anatomy is not a strength of mine. I think physiology is more of a strength of mine than anatomy. And that's also making me realize, I don't think I would like to be a doctor in the departments of surgery, because that's more anatomy orientated. There's anatomy and everything looks the same. Let's start there. Number 2, like, how am I supposed to remember the lumbricals and the... I don't know how to learn it. My brain does not know how to absorb it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I could much rather you telling me that the stomach does this and this and this, and this is how it digests. I will understand that better than you asking me what are the layers of the muscles in the hand. I don't know. And I don't know how to make it easier to learn for myself. I am a slow learner when it comes to learning anatomy. And so, thank you, Orthopedics. The damage you have done for me is more than enough.
Also was a traumatic experience for me.
I think, sorry, can I just interrupt you? I think what was worse for me with ortho, right, was that all my other rotations I did before the blocks, so I could at least see.
Okay, so you think that's the reason also?
I think it contributed definitely for me though. And then got we cut to the ortho block. Jenny Vargas, come on, what's that? Now I have to learn a whole new language.
Okay.
Then like Angsafuni.
And a lot of classifications.
Like, I'm sorry, Smith, I don't care.
Thompson.
I don't care. Like, why are there tests and classifications? And like, stop.
Yeah, ortho was tricky. I think what I don't like about ortho is that in a mathematics, in a little NGA.
Like, already I'm not good in numbers.
The Brian's triangle, there's a lot in ortho. I think Lena also was one of them. I think I hated everything then. I hated everything. Like, why did you do these things? So, about Mare, ortho was so difficult.
Yeah.
And it was not supposed to be difficult because content that thing, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just like Peter. Like,
Come on, the X-ray. Like, I can't see the fracture. I'm sorry.
I give on the black and white.
I give on
you. 1 hour today. Give it 2000 day. Give the color film. Put some black. I go fire town, please.
Let's get it together. Let's get it together. But kudos to people who enjoy it. And
even my crush also. I respect also.
He's gonna watch. But he won't know it's him. And I don't want to take away from the fact that I have suffered this year. And guys, that was the main reason that I was not on YouTube. There was no way I could balance 4th year and YouTube.
Instagram and I post like the reels. Not me. This was the realest goal ever.
Yeah. And it's what, whoever is going to 4th year, obviously with the curriculum changing, we don't know how things are gonna work now. But
there's nothing to prepare you for 4th year.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's by the fate. It's all about fate, what's going to happen. We don't know. We really don't know.
Yes. But I feel like 4th year builds you up. Hey, Baba, 4th year builds you up.
Listen, when I get survive 4th year, no one will tell me anything. Period. He's stubborn. My stubborn has went 10 times folds.
I feel like relationships aside.
But now, how is it young? You were at the point. There was a point where you were in the autopilot.
Yeah. I remember there was actually like a couple of weeks where I'd wake up. It's Monday. And then randomly, I wake up again and it's the next Monday.
Yes.
And it was like,
how which day it is. Every day. Okay, let's talk about school. How's you kind of do anything without school, without involving school and enjoying yourself. This year was more of prioritizing sleep. Sleep was the best thing ever. Like going back to bed or like
I understand, but no, it's I sleep. So if I'm sitting on that table of mine, and then something is like to me, maybe let's take a nap. I don't even think twice.
Listen, Maya.
Stand up and go sleep.
Listen, I get bala. Because I get bala still once. Somebody make bala have
That's an indication that you really need to take a nap.
I was telling myself, Corey, if the brain is tired, nothing will get in. I will sleep. 48, prioritize sleep, guys. Like, or limit yourself from exerting yourself too much, because already the school would make you to exert yourself too much. So and please talk. I'll go up. Please talk, guys. It's not nice suffering alone.
Guys, like 4th year is going to start 4th year. Okay, if this is 10, this is 0. 4th year starts like this because you're just like, let's wait and see what happens. Okay. And you start with the neuro block.
If you fail, it's like
peds block.
Don't know.
Gynae lifts your mood up a little bit. And then neuro also you get fooled because the lectures are like they're straightforward.
They're nice, and then the test happens.
Before the test happens, you get nephro. And then nephro comes just before recess. So by the time recess comes, you've crashed.
It was the last day.
Oh yeah.
We ended that last day instead of saying, "Oh, finally, a holiday."
Nah. The day we wrote nephro, I remember. I don't remember the marks.
I'll test in the morning.
Oh really? I don't know if the marks came out or what.
In the count as well.
Oh, was it? But I figured, okay, I failed, right? So I was like, okay.
Fine.
I think I was too tired to care. So I was like, you know what, I'm going out, I'm going to live the best life I've ever lived. That weekend, I lived my best life.
I don't know when was it, Mari. There was a time where I made a video living with failure. That was when I was like, you know what, you end up being comfortable with failure at this point. You're like,
and I think that's what's so like challenging about 4th year is that you need to just keep going. Like that test yesterday went bad. It's okay. Let's move on. There's another test that you need to study for.
Another test tomorrow. You have 2 tests. You have the test day lab block. It was like that. Both ENT second week, or was it the first week? Second week you are writing your ENT anatomy.
No, I respect 4th year.
Listen, the 4th year.
And I'm glad that we never got to post that video about 3rd year because we kept saying 3rd year was tough.
We were young.
Young, naive, foolish. We didn't know.
We're still excited.
We didn't know. 3rd year is nice.
Listen, it wasn't.
Enjoy 3rd year.
Listen, whatever the difficulties you had in 3rd year, enjoy, cherish them. Maybe they are a startup, they are not even a startup of what's going to happen. Even the pictures were like, 4th year alone, guys. Nigga go every month. Kinna.
And you know what? I'm so glad I never have to go through that again.
I am so happy. Also, new faces. People repeating. You're like, this can be me.
That's the thing. You come to that realization. You literally come to the realization that, oh crap, I could come back next year. I could repeat next year. It's a possibility. There's no time for no, let me be positive. No, the thing is that let's be realistic.
It can happen like that.
Yeah. And that was me. Remember when we were even like when we were scheduling to do this video, and I was like, I can't give you a date yet. Let me find out if I'm writing this.
It's like yes. This year, man. This year has took a lot in me.
Yeah.
This year was hell.
Yeah.
It was hell.
Yeah.
Nothing more, guys. Nothing more. Just know it was hell. And we're not trying to scare you. When are you figure it?
No. This is not
our experience because we were also told how 4th year is difficult, ne? Mare. I don't know. I don't have a money at this point. It was difficult.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, it's difficult.
Yeah.
Fine. We're just giving you a heads up. It's difficult.
Like, hold on.
That's it. Hold on. No matter how long, maybe we'll face it 2 tests in a row.
It's okay.
Go on. Go move. Get another. Get face it, Pete's block. 58%. Who would have thought I will promote? Like, things just happen, guys.
Yeah.
They just happen.
Yeah,
Stay in faith. Be with people. Surround yourself with positivity at some point.
Have a good support structure.
Yes.
Like, that is so important.
Yes.
Like, now the last few days, I just felt like I'm falling apart. I was just like, like,
you get to a point where over the day before. But I know you're supposed to do a report here, the doctor. You know something on a Saturday. It's Monday. 10 page system. Like, you got to a point like that. Like, for ENT anatomy. Kele, I studied I won the day before. Kele, only the nose, or was it the? I only knew the ear.
little area. Oh.
Yeah, I only knew the ear. I only knew the blood supply at this. I didn't know that panic. The last thing. You end up like more. You study something at some point. So there's some point where I don't study the way I study 3 days, 3 weeks before, and I'll be in 40 hours and I got 3 weeks before. You study when you have the time. Yeah. For me.
Yeah.
There's nothing more.
Guys, this is our venting session.
Yeah.
There's no structure to this video because we just wanted to like
offload, I guess. And we've been anticipating, we've been talking about more hundreds of videos.
The day. And I don't want to lie, I'm a whole different person, like you said. I'm not the same. Like
I think I have a different outlook on life now.
Me too.
Like at this point, I'm just like, you know what? Anything can happen.
Yo.
Like even the disappointing things. Most of the time, not disappointing. No, and I'm like, I'm already disappointed myself. I've disappointed myself so many times. Why do I feel hurt when other people disappoint me?
Yeah.
Okay, that one.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, you know what? There's some codependence, but there's also independence in yourself. We have fought.
We have, guys. We fought a good fight.
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's a painful one, Mare. We just have to do it. Tomorrow it will be your testimony.
Absolutely. Guys, now Otto's my test. Yeah. I could go back to church for Otto. For Otto. That's how much God came through for me with that one.
Listen, Pete.
Yeah.
That was mega Pete because I never expected it because I was like, examining 3 exams. I thought I was going to write 3 exams, and I was even scared for the short blocks as well. I was like, I might be right because so don't even.
Yeah.
And I'm exhausted. I have no fight in me, Mare. I don't know how you end up sitting on that chair and studying.
Yep.
How it's young. In that chair.
Yeah.
And you will study.
Yeah.
You will study.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I am hoping that I'll film more sit down videos. I don't know when, Sana, because I'm about to be a city girl. Like, but I'm hoping that I can make maybe take like 30-40 minutes out of one of my days and record more videos now and then. But thank you so much for tuning in. Please follow Katleho at Just Katleho or Just
Katleho Talks.
As well as Just Katleho. It was named Just Katleho.
Be fake friends.
Please follow Katleho at Katleho Talks on Instagram as well as on YouTube.
Yes, it's Katleho Talks on YouTube.
Like I said, I hope that I do have another video out for you guys. I don't know when. You know what I'm saying?
At this point, no one else promised. I don't know.
All that matters is, guys, I'm in 5th year.
That's it. And listen, no one will ever hear the end of it. What do you mean?
And then Nasham, guys, next year if I look
Make a
different,
papa
don't be
na.
surprised because
Go
I'm a
papa.
senior.
Go
Do you
papa.
understand? Like if I smell good don't be surprised because I'm a senior. Every day you see me in new different scrubs, don't be surprised because now I'm a senior, but I need to hold myself in high regard.
Listen. Fela yalo, those are my words. And like guys, now next thing I can tell sorry, I can tell
It's one more year until
yes, I'm going to
final
be
year.
humbled
Of
all
course,
the time,
of
even in the
course.
hospital. I'm saying nonsense
Of
all the time.
course.
Hey, oh doctor, no yeah. The next day you'll be a doctor. You don't know. Sorry, my senior grad is seeking.
The thing is that, you know what, Nick? I will know it in the test. I will know it in the
I don't know
hospital.
how.
Exactly.
But it will happen.
I will know it when I need to know it. Don't you worry. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and
Yeah.
please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and
Slay.
period.
You are back.
Bye guys.